Alrighty, folks, so we are back with a little bit of iceBURG control. The one and only Teabag Tom has continued to put up 5-0 results with decks in this vein, and I am happy to crib this list off of a phenomenal player. Urza managed to put up 0 lists into the 5-0 dump, most recent one, which is pretty freaking sad on that front, but iceBURG control, one of my other big favorite loves, continues. So this is very much in the same form it was before, except without Arcum's Astrolabe, we have a little bit less ambitious of a mana base, but we're on 1 Mystic Sanctuary with a couple of Cryptic Commands. This list is featuring 3 main deck Dead of Winters, 4 Drowns, 4 Trophies, 4 Wrenn and Six, 4 Ice-Fang Coatl, 2 Uro, 1 Kolaghan's Command, 2 Archmage's Charm, 2 Force, 2 Cryptic, and 2 Jace the Mind Sculptor, as well as 2 Snapcaster Mages. So instead of the full boat of 4 Forces and 4 Field of Ruins in the main, we split some of those off into the sideboard, apparently. Fatal Push still comes in more aggressive matchups for games 2 and 3. We also have newcomer to the sideboard, Chandra, Awakened Inferno. This is fantastic against blue-white or most other types of control decks. Izzet Staticaster, reasonable against goblins or all manner of small creature threats. 1 of Klothys, God of Destiny. Probably good in the Gruul Mirror, well, the Gruul against the Gruul deck, as well as blue control decks. They have a hard time dealing with this Mamma Jamma. And then Surgical Extraction for Uro Mirrors. So we're going to go ahead and hop into a queue with this one, see if we can't have a little bit of successful time with this. In 3 days, 11 hours, and 19 minutes, there's going to be a Zendikar Rising Championship qualifier for Modern that I almost definitely will not be able to participate in, but we'll see. I will find out what my schedule looks like and see if I can do that. That said, let's look at a Modern League for now. Yeah, Roy, because it was quiet, I spent almost the entirety of my shift organizing and clearing up the wine rooms in the basement, which was kind of neat. So I unpacked like 30 boxes of wine, and then I had to break down all of them. So, you know, normal work bullshit. All right, are we keeping this in the dark on the draw? I don't think so. This is much better. I think I keep this bottom snappy lad. My snappy dresser is not appropriate for this party, this ensemble. All right, slam the Triome. Pass the turn. Against the Flooded Strand deck, feeling pretty good. Would imagine Flooded Strand decks are bread and butter to beat up on. We're just reasonably well equipped for game 1. Except when we draw too many of those, but other than Dead of Winter, I think we have very few dead cards against them where they may have a reasonable number against us. But probably mostly the board wipes. Ice-Fang. Yikes. No, I won't pay for that. All right. Okay, so check. Yeah, I should have done this in the opposite order, but that's all right. So we won't be able to play Cling to Dust this turn, but that's okay. I don't think. I will have to inspect the mana base on my opponent's turn. Oh, well, never mind then. Guess we can play Cling to Dust this turn. Whoops. Deck has me covered. Alright, let's take a look at this mana base. So then we have a Ketria Triome, Zagoth Triome, Breeding Pools, Steam Vents, Watery Grave, and Overgrown Tomb. Okay, so... yeah, we can't do that. That's fine. So, they play another field, right? And they field me. Losing access to my green mana. So, kind of need that. No problem. Yeah, sure. Go and get your battle school. It's a battle school. Sword of Feast and Famine. Well, that's a little ambitious, don't you think? Just a little bit, don't you think? Probably means they already have the batter spell in their hand. I will clean you. Ooh, good pickup. Okay. So... need blue mana for Cryptic, and just gotta make sure it gets an island. Breeding Pool is by far the best thing to get with this one. I didn't bother Dead of Wintering there. I could have done so, but I think we're okay to hang out. My life total's not that important, just costing them time and effort is a reasonable choice with my turns. Ice-Fang. Love it. Wrenn and Six. Love that one too. I could get Breeding Pool. Will instead get the Ketria Triome. And then also, when we play Wrenn and Six on this turn, we have access to picking off the Zagoth Triome to cycle. So I have never before in my life yet used a Triome cycling ability with Wrenn and Six for fun and profit, and I think this is the deck to do it, which makes me really excited because I like doing new things. Okay, I don't think the Stoneblade deck is going to blow me out of the water with their next play. So I think I'm just going to counter the Cryptic. Oh, I can't counter the Cryptic with Drown. I can counter it with Cryptic. If I counter it with Cryptic, I have to fetch. So I do want to keep this Wrenn and Six. So we'll just get a blue source that is... I think just Island is fine here. Don't need to use my one Mystic Sanctuary yet. Turn target spell, draw a card. Want to hear a funny story? You know I do, Wambo. I had to set up an Imager account, which was mildly irritating. However, I'm set for the future. Are you future-proofed? Okay. Force of Negation was one of the best possible pickups in the entire world, by the way. What's up, Wambo? Did you wham someone? Wham! Drop a train on them. Well, shit. Horse? Eh? No mana leak? Wait, what picture did you upload to Imager? So my Gruul opponent has left Veil of Summer mana all game. They play an Obstinate Baloth with 2 green mana open. I play Thoughtseize. So in response to the Veil, I can push the Baloth. They were yielding through the turn. My Thoughtseize just took the Veil. They had left up all game. Hilarious. You have an image. Roy the boy has an image. Oh, look at you! My boy Roy got some bling. That Kenrith is pretty cool. I don't get it, but it's cool. I'm sure it's some reference to like an anime or something like that that I don't know about. Or a video game. It's an altar sleeve. No, I mean I get that, but I don't know what this is. But I'm okay with that. It's cool. Don't worry about it. Okay, so what do I want to do? Actually, do I want to attack? No, probably not. And then, do I want to make up, like, do I want to bluff that I have some sick play, or do I just want to jam this Uro? Pretty sure I'm just going to jam this Uro and see if it gets horribly murderfied. Huh. Uro's problematic right now. Uro eats all my good spells. So what if I just pick up Scalding Tarn, play Scalding Tarn, and pass the turn? We got Wrenn and Six ticking us towards victory, so CEDH is fun. Neat. Well, I've always said everyone's allowed a number of bad takes. How much do I care? Thought this deck was banned. No. Just horribly crippled. So let's go Mystic Sanctuary. Reset the Cryptic. And we are for make a cycle. That's what Who said about Phoenix. Shoop. Yoink. And then this turn we get to reset Cryptic, pick up the Triome, and Dead of Winter their team. Let's pick up the Triome first. Sanctuary, Cryptic on top. Bye, nerds. If they have something like Force of Negation or Cryptic here, we'll just play the Uro afterwards. And draw the Cryptic off the top of my deck. Let's play the Uro anyway, right? I mean, I don't think I'm worried about anything that they could possibly put down. Like, even Jace the Mind Sculptor is not going to be good enough. So we leave Force? I'd rather leave a fetch than the Force. Hooked on Phoenix. Well, there is a... That's a fantastic deck name. Oh my god. I didn't even realize how fucking funny that is. Roy, you're really funny. There is a Buried Alive Phoenix deck that I think is just like Black-Red or Grixis for Legacy. And that one could be called Hooked on Phoenix. If the people who are building it are as clever as you are. So they're resetting Path? No, Cryptic. Huh. Are you going to try to Cryptic loop me? Yeah, you're going to bounce your skull? Shark Typhoon X3. Now they're going to equip that equip the Batterskull to it? Is it an intuition deck? I don't think so. It's buried alive in Phoenix, so I think it's mostly black-red. Buried alive is 3-mana sorcery that lets you put 3 Phoenixes into your graveyard. Oh, they also had a path. Okay, well. Well, shit. Good thing I got this backup Wrenn and Six. Oh yeah, your shark is very scary. Oh, he's so frightening. What a frightening shark. That seems alright. Yeah, I'll just kill the shark. Deal with the Batterskull later. Yeah, blue-red Phoenix in Legacy, I don't know if that's ever been a thing. I'm sure it's possible, it's just, I've never heard of it. The thing is, the effects that put things in your graveyard in black are so much more powerful in Legacy than they are in Modern. Yeah, Blue-red Phoenix is just... Well, so it functionally would be a very different deck, I think, but the issue is that it's just not... I don't think it gives you any particular advantages. That's like a grinding deck. Blue-red Phoenix for Legacy would be, and I just don't know if that kind of gameplay is anything anyone wants to be doing. Okay, we still have some more basics in our deck. I think mostly blue and green. There's also definitely still an Overgrown Tomb, so I think this game is over in our favor. But I could be wrong. They could have more Shark Typhoons. Yeah, that's fine. Bouncer Skull. Casts, Batterskull, resolves. Hey, how's it going, Pi? You'll be happy to know I'm very happy about the state of Modern because this deck exists in some form, and the one and only Teabag Tom seems to have made it work. Snapcaster Mage. Spell Snare. Well, fuck you. I mean... Wait a minute, they don't have... Yeah, okay. Counter target spell, return target permanent to its owner's hand. They don't have the ability to cast the other card in their hand, which I believe is a Cryptic. Like 90% sure. Yeah, cool. Just play more goblins, dude. You're great at that, aren't you? Can you cycle for a counterspell, a less valuable counterspell? There is a card called Complicate, which is legal in Legacy. It's from Onslaught. One last big local with gobs, but... Oh. Cycle for a counterspell. I could have tried, yeah. I guess. Yeah, I understand. I understand. What's up, Jiggy Wiggy? Okay. We're good. Jiggy and Roy, you both know about the relevant subject matter. So as recently as tonight, I was invited to return to one of the many podcasts that I've appeared on. And I'm not going to tell you which one, But I do want you guys to set a reminder for me to make a Troy McClure intro joke. Oh no, it'll be super easy. The only part of the joke that I need to workshop is the other thing. For the Joe Rogan podcast. Is my opponent done? Did you run away? No, for this podcast, I get to reference my previous episode, and I get to go, "Hi, I'm Zach Mana Symbol Ryle. You might remember me from such episodes of this podcast as Lutri the Spell Chaser, An Otter for All Occasions, and other podcasts." Where are you looking for a reminder? I just need to remember to do it. I'm not actually looking for any kind of reminder. Thank you, though. You're great. My friends are great. I just shuffled away my Cryptic Command. Hilarious. Prairie Stream, is that just a thing in Modern right now? I think so. I think the reason they're playing the Prairie Stream is it helps against your burn matchups. Because there's usually an early turn where you don't need to shock for any reason. So I screwed up and tapped my mana so that I won't be able to play an Escape Uro this turn, which is fine. Is this a Titanic deck killer? It would, in fact, annihilate any and all Titanic decks that you face me against, yes. Doesn't help against my boil. True. True dat, dog. True dat. Oh shit, is this going to be an EOT absolutely enormous Shark Typhoon? I'm waiting on it. Yeah. 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 Okay, trigger. Poke. I'm turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so. Do. Turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so. Do. Okay, forces, Chandra, Klothys. These all could be pretty reasonable. I don't think I need Dead of Winter, unless they board into, like, more creatures. And then could probably cut a trophy and a drown. Yeah, it was Homer. I have a bunch of Simpsons stuff. My soundboard is great. Yeah, Klothys not being able to... The text on Mox Amber is really stupid. Doesn't work with colorless. Doesn't work with enchantments. Legendary or no. You like this deck? This deck is amazing, Pygonti. Amazing. 10 out of 10. Listen, nobody plays for maximum value like 4-color control. Well, Legendary Permanent is a bit BS, because then Legendary lands in Legacy. With 4 Wrenn and Six, yeah. Oh yeah, this deck is fantastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. I think 2 Field of Ruins is probably fine for this matchup, because they're a 2-color deck. They don't have a color. Yeah, I want it to work with colorless Planeswalkers and stuff. No, But I want like I spend 4 mana on a Karn Scion of Urza or Karn the Great Creator, and my Mox is like shrug emoji.
Work.
Do I need the extra Force of Negations? I bet I don't. 2 is probably enough. Let's see if it'll take my deck. No, you could make them tap for you just make it a different piece of text. You can definitely make it work, Jiggy. Yeah, something like that. I think you basically have to say, like, you tap to add this for 1 colorless mana, play this ability only if you control a legendary creature or planeswalker with no color. Yeah, but that's already something you can do with, like, Isamaru, Hound of Konda, right? Like, that's something that people were, like, pie in the sky dreaming about immediately. You could play Isamaru, Hound of Konda, Mox Amber, Signal Pest, and that's bigger and more threatening than Hope of Girapur. So that's realistically that's something you can already do. So I mean, you do it up, brother. This is one of my favorite Magic cards of all time, by the way. Do you like Isamaru? I hate Isamaru. That card is such a stupid, crappy joke. And when I say that, I'm like very bitter about Isamaru because I'm bitter about power creep, I think. It's not Isamaru's fault at all. That's not what I'm saying. Huh. They just 2-for-1 my 2-for-1. 2-2-for-1 must be good. Yeah, but the problem is they've done things that are like 2 1s-for-1. Like things like Jackal Pup existed before that, obviously, but then after that point, I mean, they've just made so much more powerful and egregious stuff. So I don't actually have the ability to interact with them playing, say, like a Jace or a Teferi here. So what I'm going to do is fetch up red mana and just jam this Wrenn and Six. Because I can't realistically actually fight. Like if I'm bluffing, like, oh, I've got interaction for your Jace, and they just go, eh, then I get fucked. So I'm going to just jam this Wrenn and Six to get it on board doing its job. I will say maybe I should have boarded in the Field of Ruins, because look at their mana base right now. Field of Ruin might actually be a bad time for them. I didn't expect that passionate reaction. You know what? To be perfectly honest with you, neither did I. Legendary aggro 1-drop. No, exactly. Like, it's not even that good of a card. Oh my god. Like, did it even go here? Oh. Terrifying. Oh. Fuck you. I don't even care that it's not actually good against me right now. It's just fuck you. Okay. So, because I made the bad choice not to shock a Steam Vents here, I can't realistically double spell this turn, which is bad. Yeah, Nyambi could also be pretty okay in those kind of decks. What do I want to do? I don't think I get to do much. Go. I guess I want to play this black because then I have a chance to Assassin's Trophy, but I'm not actually planning on doing it. Let's just go ping. Hold up mana, end of their turn, Ice-Fang, and see what happens. Yeah, Nyambi definitely can be good in the Urian stuff deck. There's also the potential that Nyambi would be really good in I want to build a blue-white and taxes deck that exploits. Okay, so this is awesome for me because I get to get a basic forest here, and then that means this turn I can play Ice-Fang Coatl and Assassin's Trophy. Or I could get the island and play Ice-Fang and drown in the Loch. I can drown for 4 right now. Yeah, being able to drown for 4 sounds really good. Oh, I could have gotten the forest and done... No, I couldn't. Because they could switch to the next phase. Ice-Fang. But yeah, blue, white, and taxes with main deck Lavinia, Force of Negations, and Thalia is the thing I want to do. The problem is there's like a bunch of weird like cross, like bad synergies. Some of those cards don't work well with each. Yeah, Spell Queller would be good in that deck. Problem is like if you cast a Force of Negation. Well, sorry, Lavinia is not a non-symmetrical effect. So Lavinia don't give a fuck about having about you playing spells for 0 or without paying mana for them. At the Shark Typhoon again? Sure. So if I trophy and then play Drown in the Loch, I can counter a larger spell or permanent. Oops. Okay, so need to do this. Shock. No, I won't be able to drown. I won't have enough. Fuck. And I don't have enough blue. So I need to pick up one of my triomes, otherwise I won't have one. Okay, I think we'll just kill the Ashiok, and then maybe we'll need to snap trophy next turn. Get back a triome and pass. I don't want to do that. That's probably right, but I don't want to do it. I'm still getting punished for fucking getting this snow-covered mountain instead of steam vents earlier this game. So don't do that, folks. Don't do that, folks. In this deck, if you're against blue-white, just have good mana. Just get your good mana, get your shit together. You'll be fine. If they play, depending on what they play here, we could just play a naked Snapcaster and beat down. If they hard cast a Shark Typhoon, we're just gonna snap trophy it on our turn, so that's fine. They've already fired off 2 Shark Typhoons, so I don't realistically think they have a way to rebind them. Jace. All right. Yeah, people have already suggested that a bunch of times to different players, Pi, but the problem with that is it seems generally win more, and then it's a colorless land in a deck that's usually playing Archmage's Charm or Cryptic, or have you ever had Box Wine? Yes, I've had Box Wine. I've had some really good Box Wine, actually, within my lifetime. Wine from a box. Pi, how do Italians feel about wine in a box? Is it like wonderful convenience? Like, do you have like an American attitude about it, or? Sure. No. So I guess I'm not beating this Jace immediately. But can beat it in the long run. In the long run. How do Canadians feel about it? I think generally speaking, it's growing in terms of being an acceptable way to drink. Like, because like there's like better and bigger name, but like it used to be something that was like only very, very cheap. Yeah, poor and dumb people. Like it's like things that like low class people did. But that's not really true anymore because there's like actually good wine that you can get in box wine form. So I think we just jam Klothys here, and then we hang out with our Drown in the Loch, Ice-Fang Triome package. I think we can keep up with their Jace, drawing them a card per turn with the Brainstorm style effect. Yeah. Well, no, it's like California. I mean, it's a wine country, right? Ontario has great wine too, which is the province of Canada where I'm from. They're fate sealing me? Girl. The fuck you doing? I have a Misty Rainforest in play right now. Drink your wine from Ontario right now. Yeah, Ontario wine is awesome. Wine country in Canada, in Ontario, the Niagara region wine country is, I believe, the wedding capital of the world. Are you serious? Okay. What an odd fellow. Such strange timing on that field of ruin. The best part is I have a Wrenn and Six in play. Like, I don't know what they expected to do. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pips for Klothys. Let's just eat one of their mana leaks. Okay, so now we can play Archmage's Charm plus Drown the Loch. So we'll attack Jace and probably ping it? No, I want Wrenn and Six Ultimate. They're not doing anything to stop me. Plus we have Klothys hanging out. Oh yeah, that was quote number 1 when I was playing that Modern challenge where I made like 11th playing iceBURG control. I think it was like the week before that happened was when that quote came out. So I think I'm interested in countering the Snapcaster Mage. I don't like them hassling my Wrenn and Six, and getting them a 2-for-1 just seems down. Oh, it tells you the date. Holy crap. Yeah. It was in March. It's freaking forever ago. Stoneforge, sure. That seems incredibly slow and fair. Better Skull, sure. What are you gonna do? Hardcast it at me? That's what I thought. Woo! Woo! Oh, that's a stone cold hottie. Holy freaking crap. Did you see that chick? She is so hot. Wow. Wow, she is so freaking hot. Mamacita. Okay, so red, blue, black, green. Cool. One more. Holy fuck. You can't get blood from a turnip. Alright, this one. Hello! This is going to turn my Klothys on, by the way. Thankfully, we can play around Gust. I mean, that I could, yeah. So... do it. I can kill the Stoneforge, and then... Alright. Let's just attack the Jace. So, Klothys attacks Jace. Ice-Fang attacks the player. Emblem until we die. I mean, I might be melting the Jace to death first. Just... yeah. That's one of the things I was slightly concerned about. I think we just let that go. Like, it sucks, but it's fine. I'll ding the Jace for 1, and then I'll melt it for 3. Oh, I attacked them. Oh, that's fine. We'll just attack it for 4. Bye, honey. Cool. And then we've got Archmage's Charm, and we've got Wrenn and Six about to Emblem, so... if they want to put their Batter Skull into play, they are not going to be able to do it EOT. Or on their turn. They have to attack my Wrenn and Six. But then my Chandra goes unmolested, so... oh, unless they have that. Boy, that's awkward. Alright, get the fuck out of here. Let's hope that's good enough. Alright, we're a little bit shields down. But we've got a lot going on for us. Oh, that's a good pickup. Yikes. Down goes Chandra. If they want. Yeah, splitting that... well... they should just attack down the Chandra here, which means they don't get a trigger with the sword. They might attack me. No, they attack the Chandra, sure. They don't get a trigger. Okay, so we're fine. Because we just go Emblem. And this game is over. Nothing matters anymore. Got it. Cool. Let's play the Breeding Pool, because I have enough mana. Let's play Jace the Mind Sculptor. This is CMC 10 right now. So I can just charm it, though. That one, whatever. See ya! Ho! That was unexpected. Sure. No, that'll resolve. Trophy the sword. See ya. They do have Batter Skull in their hand. Is literally their only card? Yeah, it's their only card. Cool. Should be fine. The concern we could have, in theory, if concerns were something that we were beholden to, would be running out of win conditions, but our deck is chock full, so we're going to be okay. We've got another Chandra, we've got Trophy Strip Mine. Yes, it is, which is good to know. Whoops. It's okay, It's just... I just clicked through one thing. All right, so Chandra, and what did they put on top? Oh, they didn't get anything? They didn't even get a Mystic Sanctuary? Okay. Okay. So play Chandra. I can't play Chandra right now. I lost my double red. Shit. Okay. This means I can't trophy. How are we casting the Chandra? With the Ketria Triome next turn, which means I don't get the trophy, but then I can just tap their team and draw a card. Also, I have Ice-Fang Coatl, so I don't really need to do anything this turn. I can just block the Batterskull and have them reset it. And Cryptic bounce red. I could. I'd rather just wait a turn. It's fine. Oh, now they get Mystic Sanctuary. They could have... Okay. Well, whatever. Reset Archmage's Charm. So maybe we just bounce and draw on Batterskull now. Because we know that their draw is going to be Archmage's Charm, which is not... It doesn't do anything against what we have going on. Shit. Yeah. I just got... Yeah. I just lost a draw card. My bad. That's never been something that I ever thought of as a line. I'm sure Roy would tell me that it is obvious. Yep. I'll take your one. Perfect. Red. Emblem. Pass the turn. If they play Archmage's Charm, we can kill the Batterskull now. They don't have enough mana left to save it. Bye, friend. But how can you win now, opponent? You don't have any more ability to do it. I don't think. Let's find out. So Sword of Feast and Famine down, Batterskull down. Ooh, more Mystic Sanctuaries. They're playing more than one. All right. The funny thing is if we draw our Mystic Sanctuary, we just do nothing. This is tight. Both sides have one emblem. Okay. That's fine. I'm going to save my Ice-Fang in case they get a big shark. Okay, plus, pass the turn. I got Drown in the Loch. I don't need to do anything stupid. They're now on a 7-turn clock, which is going to get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. Big shark. Big shark is... I feel like I should kill this now because they can't Force of Negation me. Whereas if I pass the turn and assume that I'm going to get to block the shark, they could just have Path to Exile plus a counter, like a hard counter, Force of Negation or Cryptic Command. So this is less risky. It's not as tricky. It's not as cool looking, but I think it was correct. And to be clear, this piece is my recital, and I think it's very vital to rock around one time on trick. Here we go. Whatever the lyrics are to run DMCs, it's tricky. Well, I don't want to F6 just in case of, I don't know, Colossal Meltdown. Bounce Ice-Fang? Yeah. No targets? I guess. Sure. Wonder what they're trying to dig to. If they actually have anything to dig to, it will be a problem. Good God. Well, now they're just in danger of decking. 7 cards deeper than I am. Has conceded. Yay, Magic! So he just 2-0'd Sharkblade. I love this deck. If I could play on Saturday, I would play this deck. This is my jam. Probably have Big Tap, maybe. Yeah, out of the sideboard of Sharkblade, probably. I love iceBURG. It's the best. I could even put freaking Abominable Snowman in this deck. I'm not going to, but I could. If we ever win anything reasonable with this deck list, we are definitely putting Abominable Snowman in a version and then running that. Venf begins the game with 7 cards. Sure. Romaine. There, yes, that's a consideration. All right, so we're on the draw. I do like having Jace and Force Negations and etc., but I think we can do better. I don't know. The colors in this hand are really good. Let's keep it. Let's keep it. I'm gonna go on the keep it gamble. Gonna do one of those gambling junkets. Okay. So if I had to guess, this is going to be Dredge or one of them new black-red prowess-y decks. No Luris in the companion zone. Okay. Oh, maybe it's just classic Jund. I hadn't thought about Jund in a minute. Wrenn and Six. I'll force that. Excuse me. Thank you. It's a foil Wrenn and Six. Suck it. Nobody foil Wrenn and Six is me. All right, I deserve that. I just am really excited because this is a deck which I think I own all of in paper. Do you find it weird when people try to anticipate their matchup by profiling their opponent? Yeah. What? I don't think profiling anyone in any circumstance is okay, but what? Can you extrapolate a little bit? You're looking at your opponent and you're going like, oh yeah, you're the kind of motherfucker who'd be playing Jund. You look like a Jund sumbitch. Or like you pick up their deck and you shuffle it and you're like, sure feels like it's all foil. I bet you're on Jund. Opponent's avatars read their mono. Well, that could just be someone bluffing. So I was I was watching It's Julian's replays. And he referred to, I'm going to call it like a gaming fallacy. And he referred to it as never bluff a monkey. And I think the idea was, especially in online play, this is something that happens to like skilled players who are used to reading their opponents, is that when you play against a bad player who's basically like making plays at random, sometimes you get screwed up because you think that they're a good player who's telegraphing something, and they're just a bad player who's like making decisions at random, essentially. So by trying to read too deeply into certain decisions, you're actually punishing yourself. They just put themselves down to 1 card in hand, which means they didn't activate their Liliana. I love this Jund opponent. You sweet summer child. Your quaint little deck from 2014 is never going to beat my 2019 powerhouse here. And I'm not upset about it, and I'm not going to apologize. I am going to realize that I cannot trophy and Ice-Fang this turn. So I need to get black or green. Best way to do that is with the Polluted Delta that's in my hand. So let's just pick up the Sandbar, play the Delta, and pass the turn, I think. Feels kind of sweet, definitely untuned, but... Oh, is this, what's-his-face's version? I'd be happy to play this. Lazav. Oh, that's spicy. And Kira and Luris? Oh, someone finally figured out Luris? For this archetype? Okay. So... There's already an instant. This is the only thing that's going to add Tarmogoyf count. Unless I kill a Tarmogoyf. They have one card in hand. So... I can't get 3 snow permanents into play. So I'm going to trophy Tarmogoyf. And in order to do that, I need to fetch first. Which is either getting Watery Grave or the Snow Swamp is in my graveyard. Well, shit. Okay, so I guess I have to shock. So this Tarmogoyf is going to be a 4/4. It's going to get to hit my Wrenn and Six pretty hard. Oh, maybe even a 5/5. If they take my Jace. Shit. Alright, well. Put your nose in anything you want, Pygonti. This stream is not full of any amount of hidden information. So it really depends on what they pick here. If they pick the creature or the instant, the Tarmogoyf only grows by 1. No. Klothys, the hidden hand. Unless he meant Klothys. They took the Ice-Fang. Sweet. Uh-oh. No. No, okay. Whew. That is not a Bloodbraid Elf. Although it could be a Lightning Bolt. Or another Thoughtseize effect. Okay, it's not. Wrenn and Six has a stay of execution. This is good. Klothys is Ablan colored? Yeah. But that's the Sultai deck. Splashing into white. I didn't look at the deck closely enough. Oh, the one chromatic sphere should be a chromatic star, right? It's just better. Am I wrong? Kinnan accelerates Gilded Goose. Wait, there's no geese in this deck. What? What is the Kinnan doing in here? Why are there 4 Kinnans in this deck? Oh, it could be copied by Lazav. Yeah, I guess. I guess that's a reason to play it. Okay, so... I think I'm picking up a fetch or my snow-covered swamp. Then we're going to play Ice-Fang, eat the Tarmogoyf, and hopefully Force of Negation whatever they play. The problem is that Liliana is getting scurry. But I don't think there's realistically all that much I can do about it in the short term. I guess if Wrenn and Six is gonna die anyway, I can always just Ice-Fang down the... Huh. Newt. Nope. Try to sleep. Bye. See you, Pie. Good luck if you stream tomorrow. All right, let's hope this works out perfectly. I need to draw a card that is more than 2 CMC. Or land. Land would be great. Yes. Alright. Ilionomy, baby. Make me discard a card. Fucking do it. You nerd. Oh! Yeah. Guess that's an option. But that means this isn't ulting next turn, which is really one of the things I needed to prevent anyway, so... Works for me. So we're probably going to go play Jace, leave up blue-black or black-green, and Jace Storm. So I can do this and not die on board. Because I need to find a Drown the Loch or trophy for the Goyf. So I've got black, green, or blue, black here. Jace Storm. Well, shit. Yeah, that's pretty friggin' annoying. Okay. Well then, I guess we're going to 1. Maybe? I should have left it on top. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Yep. Yep. I didn't think through the fact that I was supposed to leave that on top. And they're going to kill my Jace because they're smart. Yeah, of course they are. And I know my next draw. And I even know the one after that. We do have a Cling in the graveyard. So I can power through the next card that is useless. There are multiple of everything. Shit. I think we're just dead. I guess I could have clung for... Oh, I did cling a creature. So that was just life gain. Whoops. I mean, it does keep me alive through the next turn. And then the next turn, I can cling to draw an extra card and maybe hit Drown the Loch on that one to kill the Tarmogoyf, which will keep me alive for another turn. Never mind. Yeah. We're just dead. Cool. Never mind. I fucked up and we died. I mean, it wasn't going great, but I screwed up and we died. Okay, Fatal Push seems good. Cling Dust is fine. I don't think we necessarily want the Wraths. Definitely spot removal our way through Jund. Klothys is definitely coming in, yeah. Field of Ruin is an interesting option, but I think 2 is probably enough. I can definitely go down some number of Cryptics and Archmage's Charms. Pick up a Chandra, maybe. We should generally be pretty well set up against Jund. We just have to draw it better. Maybe we just don't want the forces. Surgical's such an interesting choice. If I wanted surgical, I'd probably pull out these two. But I don't know how much it actually does. Alright, pretty happy like this. That's a good hand. Not a great hand, but we get Zagoth Triome on one into pretty good curve. I don't know if I'll be able to make it through this league. I'm freaking exhausted. Well, especially work where you're running around and like lifting up heavy crap. Yeah. I mean, playing music was great because it was such a great high most of the time, and it wasn't as physically demanding as most people would assume it is. I mean, I'm also in relatively good shape, whereas like I spent all day at work basically picking up 20 to 40 pounds of wine bottles in boxes and unboxing them. And then doing it again, and then doing it again. Yeah, that's a big boy. Well, hopefully we get to turn 3 or so this Uro. Oh, or that. That's good. Also okay with that one. Yeah, I literally didn't wait on a single table today. I did deliver food, which was like the first thing that I did when I came in. But after that, basically the entire day I was just in the basement. In apparently the building we're in used to be like the Oakville downtown jail / prison. And so I was working between a room that was probably a cell and another. What the fuck? Oh, fuck you, Jund deck with Blood Moon. That is so not a thing. Oh. Ew, these 4-color decks with Blood Moon. Oh, we gotta ban the Astrolabe. Fuck you. Holy shit. Oh. I am just mad enough to vomit right now. God, what a play. I guess it makes sense that they're playing Seasoned Pyromancer, but like, fuck off. I mean, yeah, I guess now in future I'm gonna watch out when my Jund opponent leads on a bunch of basics. Shit. Jesus. At this rate, by the time I could trophy it, I would be at 6. Sure. Yeah. I did board in one of the Chandras. Apparently I should have boarded in both. Big Chandra would be sick here. Just burn this down. Oh, then she died of the Seal of Fire, though. Which would be fine. Fine enough, at least. Fuck off. I forgot that I also had to draw that. Yeah, we can't get out anymore. We literally can't draw into anything relevant. Red-blue, I don't think we have any red-blue spells. Fuck me. What an insane person to run into while playing the 4-color control deck that gets horribly punished by Blood Moon now. But Jund is normally a deck that folds pretty hard to Blood Moon unless they're very, very lucky. Because they've got red-green spells as well as spells that have double black. Jesus. Okay, well. You can't win them all. Just frustrated the way we lost that one. Game 1 was fine. Game 1 Junded us. But yeah, I think I'm going to play one more match for tonight and then call it. And then come back tomorrow with more of this. But I'm really happy to have this deck. Whether or not we lose to anything, I'm happy about it. I think like this is the kind of deck I could just play forever in Modern. I freaking love these decks. So let me play 4-color control till the day I die in every format. So one of the big reasons I don't tend to like Standard all that much. Okay, so they're probably on a Tron variant or Dredge. Hand is good against a Tron variant, not as good against Dredge. Holy crap, it's a fucking mountain. I don't know what's happening, but I'm okay with it. Are they going to concede because they're going to play a turn or a second main phase Monastery Swiftspear? Like, what am I about to see here? I'm confused and aroused. I love seeing red mull to 4 and do nothing on their turn 1. That is just excitement. Okay, so I can get Zagoth Triome into Steam Vents, or I can get Ketria Triome into Watery Grave. Ketria Triome into Watery Grave gives me access to Assassin's Trophy. So Ketria Triome into Watery Grave it is. No, that doesn't give me access to Wrenn and Six. Ketria Triome into Breeding Pool, I guess. And we'll wait till later on the Assassin's Trophy. Zagoth Triome into Steam Vents, and then the next turn get... I mean, if there, I could just play my mountain here. Maybe I should, because I think I'm against a burn deck. Shit. It's fine. It's all fine. This game started, what convinced you? They were either Dredge or Tron. Does the user usually play one of those? No, it was the mulliganing. They mulled to 4 very quickly. They mulled to 4 within like 5 seconds. And experienced Tron and Dredge players are very good at assessing like the 3 to 4 cards that their hand needs to function versus the chaff. I mean, it could be something like Infect too. Infect is another deck where the people who are very good at it, they will know within a second what kind of hand is keepable. I mean, there are some edge hands, but there's also a lot of hands where it's just like, nope. Bogles too, but Infect and Bogles are both not particularly common right now. Whereas Tron and Dredge are both fairly common. Oh, it's Goblins. Okay. I hope you're not afraid of the winter, my friends. As for me, I've been deading it. I don't think I'm going to ult this Wrenn and Six. It's just too liable to get attacked, so let's just ping down this token and then hang out. We can play Trophy or Ice-Fang Coatl this turn if we need to. And if they don't play the Echo on this, then they can't attack at all. If they do play the Echo on it and they attack my Wrenn and Six for 1, it's like, cool. Sure. Great maker, sure. Love to run into 8-rack my Uro deck. Yeah. That's one of the best feelings there is. Also, Wrenn and Six, right? Wrenn and Six against 8-rack is fucking hilarious. They're so hopeless against that card. I understand that Magic has gone through different eras with different levels of card development, etc., etc., etc. That means card advantage is not the one and only true god like it sort of seemed to be in the general what do I want to refer to it, zeitgeist of Magic writing. But I am addicted to card advantage. I'm not afraid to say it. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I'm addicted to card advantage, and I don't even care if it's the wrong choice. Just like, which do I get to draw 2 cards instead of 1 card? All right, give me the 2. Like, just give me the 2. I just want more raw cards. Mulliganing, worst thing in the world. Why? Puts you down cards. Okay, Fatal pushes in. Cling Dust probably out. I could bring in Chandra's. I probably don't need Force of Negation. Could bring in Claw. Oh, is it Staticaster? It is. My exact opposite thoughts. But you like virtual card advantage, don't you? Like you like Chalice of the Void, don't you? You love to mull. Well, I understand mulling in like proactive decks, but I don't like playing proactive decks as much as I like playing reactive decks that generate a lot of card advantage. Like for Serum Powder Eldrazi, you obviously can't just like keep a hand of 7 and be like, "Yep, gonna be fine." Yeah, I like to solve the puzzle, which I firmly view playing control decks as every game you're solving a puzzle. You're not playing poker. It's more like playing chess. Whereas like I feel like most proactive decks, there's a lot of like bluffing, fading, reading elements. I'll be back in a second. Okay, so they took out my Fatal Push, but now I have a Drown Lock, so let's play Scalding Tarn so we can get Ketria Triome. And then we can shock Watery Grave on 2 and have Drown or Trophy ready to go. Hopefully they play Fetch Land Snoop and we just get to drown it. I don't know. I might be able to power through 2 more matches. I just think if I run into control again, I'm going to have a problem because I'm going to be too tired to read all the board state. That's exactly what I want to see. Play the Snoop. Play the Snoop, baby! Second Thoughtseize. Fuck you. Come on. Come on. All this disruption. And the relic to turn off my Drowning Loch. You know what, opponent? You're a jerk. You're a mean, jerky jerk face, and I'm not okay with it. I wish I was, but jerky jerk faces can't do it. I can't lie to you. Can't lie to you and say that I think that's okay. If this deck is in any way particularly effective, I have to do the scale up to 80 cards, play Urian for Abundant Growths and some Lightning Bolts. Because I love that deck too. You do end up mathematically lower on Wrenn and Sixes. That's the downside of that. But you get a lot of extra grind. 4-1, baby. Nice job, dude. That's with the Sultai Kinnan. It looks good. It looks very good. Ah, they missed the relic. What a nerd. What? Okay. Splash red for Wrenn and Six. I think I can. Come on, man. Don't do that to yourself. So here's the thing about that deck, though, and a lot of those decks. If your legend count is high enough, you don't need Wrenn and Six. I want Wrenn and Six always, but you don't need it. It's not a good idea always. I wish it was always a good idea, but it's not. Try a heads up and see what happens. I mean, listen, dude, I'm out here playing this deck, and I will be playing this deck till the end of it being in any way viable. So yeah, I mean, you do you, and I'm happy to hear of its efficacy. If you find out that it works, please, for the love of God, tell me immediately. But I have my doubts. I don't know if it's a wise choice. Spend your tickets wisely, Jiggy Wiggy. I know the top card of the library is Aether Vial, so I'm pretty happy to just Jace Storm here. That is an insane pickup, which I will leave on top of my deck with the Archmage's Charm underneath it. So that means the next turn I can play Staticaster and Drowning Loch. Yeah. I love Staticaster. I have owned Staticaster since I used to play Corey Burkhart Grixis Control with 8 commands, and I'm so happy that it's viable again in any fashion. I am not happy is that Staticaster still continues to not have flying, though. I always get fucked up by that. Really seems like it's flying. Look at this. She is flying. She's literally flying. All right. What's your next card? Blood Crypt. No, that's good. You can draw that. Holy crap! It is Ghost X02 with Derade.
You can run, but you can't glide.
Let me tell you all something, Ghost X02 and crew. I am so happy right now because I spent most of last week in a sad little modern stupor because I couldn't find a deck I loved, and then the one and only Teabag Tom, who I assume is some kind of amazing human being on this planet, came down from the skies and brought me a new list for iceBURG control. So life is really great. Life's real good. We just crushed this Goblins player. How's the leagues going? Well, this is the first one. I'm absolutely exhausted from the new job that I got from walking down the street. This league's going great, and because all y'all are here, we're gonna finish this league off. All right, I'm gonna power through. I was pretty exhausted, but I'm gonna push myself and get through the league because I love this deck, and I'm happy to provide some awesome Magic for all you guys to watch. And I like having a league to post. And then we'll be back tomorrow. I'm trying to bring back Urza to some level of legitimacy. I don't know if anyone else noticed or cared, but in the last deck dump, Urza Lord High Artificer showed up literally 0 times. 0 5-0s, which I'm disheartened by, because my favorite styles of deck in Modern are wacky multicolor control decks like this one. 4 colors is preferable, 3 is good enough. But yeah, right? Urza's broken, and the other kind of broken. Urza is broke. No longer woke. Sad. It's a sad day for baseball. I think it was supposed to be it's a black day for baseball. It's a black day for baseball. Twitch raid is a shark bullet. Basic land shark, are you also a shark bullet? You could tell me. No judgment here. Not impossible. Good to know. We're against Dr. No? Oh, shit. The real MF James Bond villain up here. Alright, we got early Drown into Dead of Winter. On the draw, I'm going to keep this hand. It's like, okay, but it's not great. Cavern. Goblin? Human. Wow. We are hitting all the aggressive tribal decks. So we're definitely going to go Snow-Covered Island, Snow-Covered Swamp, hopefully drown something. Oh, we can get... No, I can't get Forest for any value. At all. Kolaghan's Command can be good against them. I wonder if I should just get the, like, Ketria Triome. Problem with that is my Dead of Winter is going to be really small if I do that. Turn 2 Mantis Rider? Oh, fuck. Oh, with the Noble Hierarch. That's not fun. I think we just take the hit for this turn, because if I draw a different land, I need to recalibrate like what and how I'm playing. I didn't, though. So, Snow-Covered Swamp. We'll probably fetch a Snow-Covered Island, cling the island, and see... Or cling the Misty Rainforest and hope that we can draw another Snowland. Or you pick up any new emotes soon. So, I have an empty emote slot, and I have for a while, which I've been lackadaisical about trying to put together a second emote. Because I made the other one myself, and I don't think it looks particularly good. Oh, fuck. Double fuck. Well, there goes my Wrath. Okay, well. So now we're going to get Ketria Triome, Cling to Dust, the land. And then next turn we can Kolaghan's Command, fetch Cling time. It will be, yeah. They're not going to take my Cling here. I mean, that would be a pretty sick read from them. But if they did take my Cling here, then I'd be able to fire back with Dead of Winter, kill your Freebooter, kill your Hierarch. So... Yeah, I think that would be definitely... They did it! They must have a Thalia's Lieutenant to play then, which would be really bad for us. Unless we pick up a snow-covered land, or a fetch. If we pick up a snow-covered... This has got to be Thalia's Lieutenant. Thalia, Guardian of Thraben. God, that's gross. Fucking humans on the play with Noble Hierarch. Savagery. This card is so bad against you. You just play like 0 fetch lands. There's nothing ever goes to the graveyard in that deck. Oof. We're not dead yet because we get to field and then on turn. On turn 4, so we're gonna take 6 next turn. If their next turn is unspectacular, we could board wipe them. And I only need 3 snow permanents to do so. And since I need to draw another land anyway, let's just wait. Let's see what we draw. Okay. So that means I can play Ice-Fang this turn. Potentially chump block. Holy crap! Just got the double raid.
You can run, but you can't glide.
What is up, Everos and folks? Hope y'all are doing well. I'm getting the tar beaten out of me by humans right now, but we do have a Death Touchy Ice-Fang Snack, which is potentially going to be followed by a Dead of Winter, which might pull our butts out of the fire here. So let's do something spectacular for all these human beings hitting us. Humans is a pretty good deck. I agree with you. It is my favorite aggressive deck in all of Modern. It's just difficult to play. And so my second most favorite aggressive deck is probably Etron. And Etron has Chalice. It's the best Chalice deck. So I love humans. I just haven't played it enough. And I'm like scared to try because I think I'm not going to be good enough. This has got to be, what's it called? The Phantasmal? Ooh. Non-crit fudge. That's gonna. This one's gonna take my Dead of Winter. God bless it. Well, we got some good follows, so you know, maybe we'll be able to win game 2 and 3 with a bunch of fatal pushes. Bye, Dead of Winter. The board wipe that never lived. That said, they're low on cards now, so this Ice-Fang will have Death Touch, so I can eat their Mantis Rider here. And then next turn I can Kolaghan's Command to kill the Kite Sail. No, only if I draw. I don't trust anyone who starts League with good luck and have fun. Well, I start every single game match with it. They took the Drown in Loch. Why did they take the Drown in Loch? They must have another freebooter or a Phantasmal Image. Meddling Mage. Yep. Locked out. L-O-K-E-D. We can K-Command that one. Yeah. I need to shock if I want to cast K-Command this turn. Which means that I won't have... What? Oh. Well then. Yeah. That I can also block with the Ice-Fang this turn. I'm not wrong, right? Yeah. Okay. Are they in the grieving phase? Are they attempting to concede because they realize their failure? Shame concede. No, doesn't seem like it. I mean, it would have made sense, but I don't... They don't have any mana left. They can't... It doesn't... Do you need to block since we're sweeping? I mean, I don't need to, but do I want to take 3 damage and go to 4? Or would I rather have ice? Oh, I'd rather have the Ice-Fang, though. No, we're only saving 3 damage, and honestly, having an Ice-Fang on board against humans, yeah, you know what? Let's just take the 6. We'll go to 4, but 4 is fine. Okay. Bye, nerds. Is it cold out here, or is it just me? The thing is, if their last card is like Mantis Rider, it's like, nice blank piece of cardboard. Let me 2 for 1 you. God, I love this deck. Also, I love this 60 viewer count. Holy crap. I should go get myself a cup of coffee and keep this mamma jamma rolling. This is a double punt. Dude, there was like 4 or 5 different punts there that were all predicated on the fact that they had the most insane hand ever. What is this, Reflector Mage? Are you gonna Reflector Mage my cantripping creature? That's fine. You do you, opponent. Yeah, baby. You Reflector Mage that Ice-Fang Coatl. Not a May trigger. Is it gonna be May? No. No, it's not gonna be May. Do you have to go in tomorrow? I do not have to go in tomorrow. I am not working in any fashion tomorrow. So we'll just sit here. We have Drown, we have K-Com, we have Cling to Dust. We've got all sorts of things to do. Kite Sail? The umpteenth Kite Sail, you say? Oh, Kudro. Sure. So we'll just drown the Reflector Mage. We're gonna shoot down their cavern, and then we'll drown Reflector Mage, and then next turn we'll Ice-Fang. No, other way around. We'll Reflector Mage to block, or we'll Ice-Fang to block that. So I want to get an island, so we tap. Yeah. Could just drown. We could drown the Kudra, though. Oh, I can't play the Ice-Fang. I forgot. It's cool. I have another Dead of Winter. It's going to be fine. Yep. All right. Ho! That's close. Because they Reflector Maged it on the previous turn. Which I laughed about. Oh, I was so cocky. Okay. We're leaving Ice-Fang Coatl up. Okay, Dead of Winter X4. Yeah, I can't play it for 1 turn. No, I thought it was, but it doesn't. That's not the way Reflective Mage works. So Mantis Rider doesn't beat me here. Also, they couldn't play it. It's... Oh, you're right. Yeah, I don't know why it wouldn't let me play the Ice-Fang Coatl. Are you right? I think you are right. Oh, is it till the end of their next turn, right? Until your next turn. Oh, maybe I should have been able to. That was weird. Yeah. Sounds like an MTGO bug. It might be. Let's file for comp and find out, question mark. Okay, so I can hold up Trophy or Drown if I hold up Zagoth Triome. Yeah, so let's just play Jace. Right, this is blue-black or black-green. Yeah. So we'll play Jace this turn, and then we'll just Fate Seal them to death from here on out. Thanks for the follow, Emrakul, Alt, Sheepslol, and Brian Ruther. And Thalia's Lieutenant on the bottom. No, it's fine. That card is fine right now. Thank you all for your follows. It means a lot to me. I've been here for around 6 months doing this. For anyone who's first time here, you can check buttons on below the stream, which will take you to my YouTube channel where I post most of the leagues that I do, as well as a link to my Imager, which has a ton of hilarious Simpsons memes and GIFs, most of them related to Magic. Thank you, the boat guy, for a follow. So you guys are all phenomenal for checking this out, and I hope to see you back again. Play all sorts of modern stuff, mostly the most fair decks that I can, but I'll play a little bit of everything. They had another card in play to affect casting Ice-Fang. It did not. Well, that's not a land right now, but that's okay. Looking for Uro. Neither of those things are that thing. That's okay. I like boats. Hey, boats are great. Let me tell you something, my friend. This is how I feel about boats. My soundboard has this. That's for my boy Sky Sovereign. Counter. We do have Cling to Dust to gain some life here, which I'm pretty happy about. So we're going to do that just to give ourselves a buffer in case we make a goof. Sky Sovereign is a G. Sky Sovereign is one of my favorite Magic cards of all time. Although, what is it called? The Unrailed Express? Is Sky Sovereign really your favorite boat? Yes! It's not my favorite vehicle, if that's what you're asking me. Oh, Uro, great. Awesome. But actually... Untethered Express. Yes! I love the card Untethered Express. It's the Pain Train! Make way for the Pain Train, brother. Silent Submersible is a vomit-inducing Magic card in terms of they took what Smuggler's Copter was and they nerfed it like 8 different ways, and they went, okay, that one we can print. Conqueror's Galleon. Conqueror's Galleon's pretty cool. Did Chris ever tell you the story about when he made the land part of that card just a card in his cube? And I was like, this is a dumb idea. I'm going to show you how. And then I did, and he was like, yeah, that was fucking stupid. I was like, I told you how stupid that was. It's so stupid. You cannot make the B side of that card just a land. It's so busted in half. Peace Walker Colossus. Peace Walker Colossus is deep. This humans player is really holding on, huh? And they're down on clock. I'm gonna let this game play out. I don't care. I don't have anywhere to be. You guys cool? Is everyone here okay if I just Fate Seal this humans player to death? I have triple Assassin's Trophy. You want to find out how many basics they have in their deck? Thalia on top. That's fine because I'm going to trophy you anyway. You guys want to find out how many basics they have in their deck? Smart Money's on 2, yeah. Because the Plains isn't playing, usually there's an island. Yep. Smart Money on 2. I'm still missing red mana? God, I'm such a tool. How do I not have red mana? I guess I never ran into one of my Wrenn and Sixes, so I wasn't thinking about it. Smash. drown. Nah, I'm good. No, but they're taking more time on average. Oh, no. Oh, no, double oh, no. No, I'm just actually going to counter this because I don't want to copying my Uro even though it would die. Or Ice-Fang Coatl even though it would, again, die. Yeah, there's the concession. I just don't understand how the human player ended up like 3.5 minutes down. I guess it was all the kite sails earlier on and the Thalia. They named the Thalia pretty quick. Alright. Do I want Staticaster in this matchup? I don't think that I do. Like, I feel like these cards could come in. Downside of Chandra Awakened Infernos, but by the time she's coming down, they've almost definitely sort of outstripped how much damage she's going to deal. But that's not necessarily true. I could try one. I think I'm just supposed to actually keep the drowns. Oh, it hitting Thalia is pretty nuts. Sounds very ambitious to run Chandra. I can agree with that. I was just looking at my sideboard and trying to figure out what was an easy flip in, but the real problem was I was just missing the fact that I was supposed to take out my Force of Negations, which I then figured out. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do the second league after this. I'm just too tired. But we will finish this one because we are looking to be good for 3-1 so far. And 4-1 will make me exceptionally happy. I love this deck. I love this deck. But I don't love that hand. That is much better. Thank you, deck. Bottom one of these trophies? Yeah. I don't want to have to play the Sandbar as they land, but I will do so if I must. I'm wired if you, for some reason, change your mind. Well, I would love that to be the case, my friend, but I doubt it. Okay. Yeah, we'll play Triome because I can turn 2 Wrenn and Six here. It is possible they play something that I can kill with Wrenn and Six on there, too. Not likely with Aether Vial on 1. But then again, Island on 1 is kind of suspect too. This could be Kite Sail? Kite Sail, Meddling Mage. It's Kite Sail. Okay. Bye, Wrenn and Six. Or Fatal Push? Probably Fatal Push? I don't know. I have no idea. I just know me, and the feeling I've had for like the last hour is just like exhaustion. It's just like the like right here underneath my eyes is just like barely holding on. Like I sound pretty lucid, but my screen is kind of like blurry. Not blurry, but like my eyes are irritated and like I know what it means. It means I'm fucking tired. I took the drown. So we're going to play turn 2 Wrenn and Six. Yep. And then we'll see where we end up after that. Because once I guarantee my next land drop, pretty good to go from there. Do I have another option for playing Wrenn and Six? No, I need red to do so. So no, it has to be Steam Vents. Slightly unfortunate because Assassin's Trophy and Fatal Push, I can't double spell those next turn at all. But that's all right. But we can cycle Lonely Sandbar and play Trophy, and then the turn after that we can play Drown plus Push. So that's not too bad. Polluted Delta in hand is nice. No 1-drop on the Vial feels really good. I mean, obviously, if they have like Thalia plus something, it's going to be kind of bad, but... Double Vial? Oh, that's awesome for us. 2 cards that are not adding to the board particularly well. And most of our interaction is instant speed, so we can kind of keep up with them. So we're going to go Delta for black. And then just Wrenn and Six it back. Again, we know we can't double spell here. We're not attempting to do that. That's not what this turn is about. It's just about setting up Trophy plus Lonely Sandbar. If they violin anything here, I'm pretty incentivized to kill the freebooter. Because if it's Meddling Mage, they're going to name Assassin's Trophy. So, but if I do this, then it's going to be Meddling Mage, and they're just going to name Fatal Push, which is fine. Because I have the trophy. And getting cards in their graveyard is valuable for me for the Drown in the Loch. We still have Dead of Winters, we still have Urros, we still have lots of stuff to hit. They're all out of basics now too, so this next trophy is not going to run into a problem. They didn't put anything in. I wonder if that was a bluff. I wonder if they didn't have anything or they just chose not to. If they didn't have another 2-drop in their hand, I am disappointed that my opponent kept their hand, and because it was a 7 they kept, and I'm assuming it didn't have double Aether Vial because that's a bad keep. And it had an Aether Vial and a 2-drop, but no 1-drop. Probably didn't have the second Aether Vial. Didn't have another 2-drop. Like, I don't understand what their hand could have been that was worth keeping here, but I'm okay with it. I am A-okay. So we're going to cycle this. We're going to play Misty here. Fatal Push. Or not Fatal Push. Polluted Delta. I do want to grab more snow basics. And a forest wouldn't go amiss. Could it be some weird sideboard card? I guess. Yeah. I mean, they could have some weird cards in their deck. Yeah, it's possible. Like, yeah. But like, if they had like a Mantis Rider here, they would have played it on their turn, right? Sin Collector, maybe? Resolves. What do you got? Okay. So that's going to be a Kudrow, I guess. It's fine. You can take my trophy. Mantis Rider. Okay. It's fine. I can knock down all your Legos. Kudrow or Rider? Yeah, I mean, it's a Rider. I'm just going to knock down all their Legos. Oh. My opponent said that it was a mistake not to attack. I agree with them. But I also want them to know it didn't matter. Failed to find? Failed to find. Good. See ya. It's so done they walked away. Oh. Yeah. I've been there. Sometimes when you go to Punt County, USA, you're just like, you know what? You know what? We're done. We're done for tonight. That game one was pretty soul-breaking. When you have it kind of all and you keep choosing things that aren't the Dead of Winter because you're like, no, I got this. They'll never be able to play through, and then you get Dead of Winter and you lose it all, and it's like, my house of cards came tumbling down. So this has got to be Thalia's lieutenant in response to trigger violent stuff. If I had to guess. Maybe new to Moto and humans. I would assume so. That's probably why they're taking so long. My constructed rating is pretty god awful right now, so I wouldn't be surprised. Okay. What's a good ELO in MTGO, I guess? I'm usually between 17 and 1800. I mean, a good one is like between like 1900 and like 2000. I'm usually between 17 and 18, but right now I think I'm in like the low 16s because the last week has been such a fucking monster. Yeah. 1900 to 2K is rough. Well, I think it's based on the ELO system, right? That is from chess. So, like, when you're matched up against people who are appropriately skilled to you, you get a certain number of points. I think it's like around 8, and then it slides. Like, you win less points for beating someone worse than you, and you lose more points for losing to someone worse than you. You win more points for beating someone who's better than you, and you lose less points for losing to someone who's better than you. Okay, F Platas 21. My hand is fine. Ketria Triome into Snow-Covered Swamp. We got Field Force. We got everything we need. I don't know what K rating is. I mean, I just assumed that was some slang that was thrown in for no particularly good reason into the rest of the words that were coming out. What is up, Zan Man? I have a reasonable audience and I found a deck I love. I just looked at this deck list and went, this 5-0'd? Okay, I guess I found the deck I'm playing forever again. Although I want to make Urza great again. Yeah, I'm super stoked. I hadn't tried any of these decks because I didn't know what to do with them. And it turns out that you just do the thing that we did before where where you just play the Mystic Sanctuary Mana Beast very lightly. And yeah, I am not the smartest Magic the Gathering player in terms of deck instructions. I mean, occasionally I help people come up with something awesome like the Temur Rosa deck, but oh, we're against the weird Soul Herder deck, maybe. Okay. Okay. So this is the one that has Resto Angel, I assume, but doesn't have any combo in it? Okay. So I have access to Kolaghan's Command here, or Drown, although the Drown is not very good right now. Or just a Field of Ruin, plus Force Negation. So blue-white control deck that didn't play Soul Herder. Did it have Resto Angel? Because I think that's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah. If it had Resto Angel, it's the one I'm thinking of. I think I'm definitely getting just an island here. Resto and Venser. Yeah, I think that's the one I'm thinking of. I assume that's what they're playing. Are you gonna Cryptic me? Or are you gonna Field? Field would be the clever play here. Field would actually fuck up my mana pretty badly. They're not. Weird. That's a poor draw. Okay. At least I have 2, potentially 3 cards in their graveyard for my Drown. Could be good. Okay, I think I'm getting a forest with this. Forest or mountain. Although I probably should just get another island, but it's going to be really rough. It's more of a tempo deck. Yeah, but it's playing Wall of Omens. That's not the one I'm thinking of. There's one that had it was like a control-y mid-range deck, and it won with like 3-4 beatdowns, and I think there was a couple of Brazen Borrowers. All right, let's get an island. It's probably the right choice. Wall of Omens is for prowess. No, I mean I get why it's in there. I'm just saying I felt like it was a deck that wasn't trying to be like a tempo deck. It's just like a mid-range deck. Yikes. Land. That's a good one. All right, I'll take that. I'll take that. Do I run Jace into their obvious counter magic? Nah. Not worth it. Okay. So Drown is live. Damn it. They're not missing their land drops, and I am. Stop it. They fight over this with basically anything. We'll pitch Force and then play Jace. Okay, well, that works too. See ya. Alright. No Force. Don't force me, friendo. Jace. Mind Sculptor. Shit. Yeah. I did ask you not to force me. You know I did, right? You jerk. You're a jerk. Colonnade. Yikes. Ho! That's way bigger than I was expecting you to go. Okay. Opponent's deck is not like Sharkblade. This is not going to be as easy to go over the top of them. Okay. Let's draw a trophy. Hey, we did the thing. Boop. No. Oh, that's probably a one of. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks so bad. It's funny when there was a pause when I played the Archmage's Charm, I was like, Spell Pierce? Spell Snare? Something? And yes, it was. Yes, it was. Oh my god. And the click. This is like old. This is like, what is it, like 2014 Blue White Control? It's like Blue White Control when I came back to Modern and no one was playing it, and they were playing this version because apparently you couldn't play Terminus. I hope they take something. Me too, buddy. I mean, Ice-Fang was actually... They took the Kolaghan's command. Okay. You got it, opponent. Okay. That's gonna die to the same Dead of Winter as all the rest of them. So I could snap Trophy here. Not super excited about that, but it's probably the right thing to do. It's definitely the right thing to do. Yeah. Hopefully they don't have another Spell Snare. Okay, I assume not since they let the snap resolve. And then we've got Dead of Winter and Ice-Fang for the next turn. Looks like Blue-White just after Jace the Mind Sculptor was unbanned. Yeah, so 2014 was inaccurate. It was 2016, 17? No. 17, 18. Yeah. This is the... I was playing Mardu Pyromancer in a tournament. I made top 4, and that was the weekend before Jace the Mind Sculptor got unbanned. And I know because someone in Modern was playing Jace Architect of Thought, which was very entertaining at the time. Was it you? No, it wasn't you. It was... Oh, shit. What is his name? Dan Goldsmith? He's a Toronto grinder. He went to the Trios Pro Tour from like 2018. There was a Trios Pro Tour in 2018. I think it was the Pro Tour that he went to. Goldfarb. Daniel Goldfarb? David Gold... Okay. Sure. Just have your second Jace the Mind Sculptor ready to go. Why not? Why not? Cool. Okay. Well, good thing I have 4 trophies, I guess. That day playing Mardu Pyromancer, I also beat someone who's playing mono blue prowess with Cryptic Serpent. And that's the day I met Chris Flink. And I beat him playing Ad Nauseam in the quarterfinals. And that is where the long and storied history of me playing against Chris Flink playing Ad Nauseam begins. And I always win by very odd niche plays where I name cards that most people don't tend to name against Ad Nauseam. Drown in the Loch. Right. Resolve the Wrenn and Six. I'll cycle my Lonely Sandbar. We'll see if we hit a land. We did. So we'll just pick up the Sandbar again. And crack their Jace for 1. Did I ever tell anyone here how much I love Wrenn and Six? Wrenn and Six needs to be my second emote. Path to Exile. That's fine. That's fine. Uro smiles upon your choice, opponent. Uro is pleased with you. Yeah, Wrenn and Six should be my second emote. Just Wrenn and Six with the words "Let's go." Yeah, I can't play Arkham's Astrolabe in Modern anymore, so I don't need an Arkham's Astrolabe emote anymore. Maybe if Jiggy and I actually lab with the words "rip." Yeah, I guess that would be fair and sad. I played Wrenn and Six in Legacy 2. I played Wrenn and Six in Strifopile. I did, and I loved it. And it was ripped away from me. Alright, do I want to Mystic Sanctuary or anything here? Loam Pox. Nice. I guess I could Mystic Sanctuary Drown in the Loch so I can deal with this germ most effectively. There's a Misty Rainforest. Good. Okay, so the question is, do I Cryptic bounce their Jace and then no, we just pass the turn here. Just pass the turn, see what they get up to, let them keep Jace storming, and then just assume that we're going to be nice and safe. Speaking about Jace, Architect of Thought, I recall an anecdote from Matt who saw a weird corner case I thought of while thinking about its Fact or Fiction ability. Player 1 activates the Fact or Fiction. Player 2 separates into piles 3-card pile and a 0-card pile. Player 1 picks up the 3-card pile, presumably reflexively, and end up losing the game because of it. Why? I don't get it. Sword. Is it did they deck? Yeah, got it. But the cards go into your graveyard, don't they? Or do they go in the bottom? Have they not? Oh no, they jaced. They jaced first, right? Yeah, okay. Die. Bottom. Oh, okay. I haven't played with or against that card in a long time. And even if I had, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have read the text that closely because I usually am bothered. Yeah, that's fine. Well, I assumed it was because it's 3 cards, not 5, which is also a big deal. I don't know if you're aware of this, but 3 is not equal to 5. That's the other reason. That is the other reason. Okay, pick up my sandbar. So they get to pick their Batterskull up this turn. Oh, if they boot up their Colonnade, they can put the Sword of Feast of Famine on it and then untap everything. So I need to make sure that I have enough mana to deal with that, which I do. So let's play front side of Uro at least. And then maybe nothing else. We'll see. Yeah, I can't do it all and have Cryptic up, so pass the turn. Gotta keep fighting this Jace. But we're on parity with cards, and Wrenn and Six emblem is much more threatening than the Jace has been so far. Dude, Teferi Master of Time is really, really fun. That is actually like a fun and interesting planeswalker with a lot of depth to it. It's not like abusive. It's not like clearly overpowered. It's just neat. Just doing neat shit. Okay. Do I want to Cryptic and try to bounce the Jace here? No, I think we'll just escape our Uro. Oh, I should have cycled my Sandbar. That's okay. We'll just pick up... Field of Ruin. Doi. Basri Cat. Ugh. Basri Cat is lame. He's a lame ward. Don't like him. He's just not cool. Dude, he's not cool. I don't know why. He's gotta be just hanging around, you know, taking up slots. My least favorite new planeswalker. Yeah, me too. Creature synergy. What kind of pedestrian ass game do you think this is? Richard Garfield did not design Magic the Gathering to be played with creature combat. Clearly, he intended it to be a smash of large, overpowered planeswalkers and cards that hate on non-basic lands. Path. Yeah, why not? That's fine. Last one. Alright, I'll take it. Are you telling me you don't agree with my assessment? See? I knew the Resto Angel was in that deck. So the sword is going to give pro... Shit. So I can force on their turn. So on their upkeep, we'll go bounce Jace, tap your team. They could animate Colonnade and attack with the sword. Alright, we'll see what happens. Huh. This is going to be really tricky to navigate. Yeah, I can't upkeep to anything. No, I like Planeswalkers a lot. I love Planeswalkers. I love like everything about playing with Planeswalkers. I kind of enjoy playing against Planeswalkers. As long as they are like format appropriate, they're fine. I hate playing with creatures. That's the thing, is I hate playing with creatures because everyone's ready to deal with creatures. It sucks. So we're going to tap our team and attempt to bounce our Mystic Sanctuary. They don't have a Field of Ruin to disrupt that. And then we'll have Ice-Fang Coatl and... No, I can't have Ice-Fang up. Shit. Well, hopefully Force of Negation is going to be enough. Hopefully I don't have to pitch Uro. Well, I don't have to pitch Uro. I could pitch the Ice-Fang instead. Yeah, I can't do it. It's okay. It's gonna be fine. Cryptic Command. Tap many mana. Do it. Oh. Okay. Oh, they could have animated Colonnade there. Huh. Huh. That's funny. They got a whole lot of nothing going on. Sure. Wrenn and Six emblem don't give a shit. So I've got blue, 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 blue. I need one more blue in play next turn. Stone Forge. Sure. I don't think you have any equipment left. They do not. Good. Bonk. And there's the other blue I wanted. Shock that. Play Wrenn and Six. Pick up this Polluted Delta. So, I don't have anything in my graveyard that can actually deal with their board immediately, but we can just go Cryptic, tap your team, bounce your Jace. And then they can animate Colonnade for combat, but that's fine because I just, yeah. Tap all creatures from opponent's control, draw a card. Blue. Blue. I don't need black. Okay. Whee! Bye, friends. Oh, I was supposed to bounce the Jace. Whatever. It's fine. We're going to be fine. They can only animate one Colonnade. Oh, we could just field them into the dirt here, too. Activates Jace. Sure. A World Slayer. -7 dead? Yeah, that's what we did. What, the Restoration Angel? Yeah, that's pretty big. Are you attacking me for 4? Wow, what a nerd. What if a snake? What if I didn't care anyway? See ya! Alright, let's find out how many basics they have. Do they have more? I know I don't. They do. Okay. Your least favorite field? I don't really think that counts, friend. Time Raveler. Do I actually care about that? Not really, right? It's kind of a pain, but... No, I do. I mean, losing my other Uro sucks, but we'll find one of our Jaces eventually. Pogo Shark, this deck is amazing. I love this deck. Well, I just lost my Uro for next to nothing, but should be okay here. Wrenn and Six emblem does go far. They bounce their Batterskull. That's kind of neat. But I get to ping their Teferi down now. But that means I won't have the field, so I'd rather attack it with Ice-Fang Coatl. So get my field. Play the field. Hat. Attack Teferi. Oh, maybe they have a path? If they do, I fucked up. Sure. Okay, this time we're going to do this right. Upkeep. Cryptic. Tap and bounce. See ya. What? Oh, Remand? What a card. Guess I can... Oh, I can drown. I'll just drown it. I got a bunch of... Yeah. I got a bunch of lands. Yeah, we're fine. I just forgot that I had cheaper things to counter with. Because I was thinking that, like... I was like, oh, no, my cheapest counter is Force of Negation. I can't stop them. But I can. If they play Jace, they can't attack with Colonnade, right? This is 5. Well, even if they can, that's okay. Get out of here. Oh, I could just field the Colonnade still. So if they have a counter for that, we're fine. Okay, good. Wait, I should have end step. Yeah, okay, I can still do it. Good. See ya. Do they have creatures in their yard? I think so. Why? That they could exile with... Yeah, they've got click and something. Why? Wait. Do I need to gain life? Is it... Is there something I don't know? Okay. Shuffle. Okay. Ho! That did not kill their Resto Angel. Well, guess I'm just gonna play another one. This is how little I care. Okay. How much life we have to play with? I don't think it's gonna matter. I think they're out of threats. Field me, sure. It's fine. Do you have more basics? Holy shit. They've got at least 8. Good to know. Yeah, Pogo Shark, I'd love to. Big Tef? Oh, Batterskull. Force. If it doesn't resolve, I don't care. Cool. Opponent was unable to beat the Wrenn and Six emblem. Go figure. We drew another Ice-Fang Coatl too. Ooh, I like the look of this Pogo. This looks really good. I think I would play that in a second. Okay, so we're down to 20 cards, they're down to 18. Sick. Drawing more lands. I like this feeling. Pick up a Mystic Sanctuary? Sure. Let's play the field, just so we're ready. Oh, I could have Mystic Sanctuary something on top and then drawn it with a Cryptic Command. But I guess all the spells in my graveyard are essentially in my hand anyway, so... Oust! Okay. I think they're just buying time now. Wait, let's just Cryptic. So I don't have any Uros left in my entire deck, but we have Jace somewhere. Just need to find it. Oh! Well, there's another Ice-Fang Coatl. Sure. Well, I would be happy to stream your blue-white Urza deck. If that's something you're interested in. I know I am, so I'll probably do it anyway, so... Wasteland? Have we reached the Wasteland phase yet? I know we have on my side. Okay. They did fail to find. Good. Okay, so let's
Compadres,
go.
It is imperative that we crush the freedom fighters before the start of the rainy season.
And remember, a shiny new donkey for whoever brings me the head of Colonel Montoya.
Thanks for the follow, Uslosura S. I know that Sarah is like Sarah from Viscera Seer. Although that should be Viscera Seer, I'm pretty sure. But, you know. Gross Wasteland. Oh my god, Wasteland? You even strip mine? God. Which one are they attacking? Okay, black, green. You want to come after my lands? Oh, you want to have a land war in Asia? Never get into it with a Sicilian when death is on the line. Oh, sick. Sick resto, dude. You think that's gonna save you? I mean, it's cute. It's really cute. You can't beat the Wrenn and Six emblem, my friend. Please stop trying. Seriously, though, I need my clock. Okay. Well, Bant Snowblade is an actual deck. And it's very, very good. A Snowball. Bant Snowblade is fantastic because it can bust out turn 2 Teferis. Turn 2 Teferi Time Raveler is busted in half. It's not an okay thing to be doing in a game of Magic the Gathering. But it is a legal thing to be doing, for some reason. Path, sure. Yeah. No. Sure. Okay, so they have no more white mana. Cool. I don't know if I still have a Snapcaster in my deck, but we can Kolaghan's command my opponent twice per turn. I could draw step it, but Lotus Yeti. I love that name. Oh, I do have Snap. Okay, that changes things. Oh, snap. What in the fuck? Oh, come on. Why are you even bothering? Flooding out on win cons. My Wrenn and Six could be at like 15 now. If that was something we cared about at all. Okay, so we go EOT, target player discards a card, shock. And then we'll go ping, crack you for 3. Yeah, we're doing it. We're going Wrenn to face. And save targets. Boop! So remember how I said I was tired and I was hoping we weren't going to go run into a control matchup? Well, we did. So for the love of God, I hope that game 2 is fast and we just get to sort of Chandra them out of the game with some Force of Negations in the early chunk, because flip. If it's anything like that one, I am not going to make it. Just mostly on clock now. But I think I want to keep like 1 or 2 Dead of Winter, but I don't think I need the Clings because they don't seem to playing anything that comes from the graveyard. think we got to see why equipment isn't really that good. I disagree with you. I think that my deck is uniquely positioned to beat up on theirs, and that there was plenty of opportunity for them to win that game. I'm not saying they punted. I don't think that they did. I'm just saying that their deck has a sort of awkward balance of things. Like, Sharkblade is a really good deck, but I think our deck just sort of goes over the top of it because it's just like the bigger control deck. Do they usually board in creatures? I have no idea what that deck boards in, because they are not playing a one that is particularly well established, and I don't know what is in their 75. I have a very vague blueprint of what the deck is in my head, but I have no idea what's actually in their 75. So I'm going to play with these things and hope it's good enough. I don't think they boarded in Lyra. I don't think anyone in Modern is boarding in Lyra right now. It's too slow. Yes, Jace to the face. That is exactly what I want to play forever. I want to play Strifopile in Legacy, and I want to play the Modern version of Strifopile in Modern. No one has any clue what cards could be in our deck. Yeah. Well, and again, I was saying I want to expand this to the 80-card version with Urian and 4 Abundant Growths. Because I did that before to Success, where we had a 5 on Punishing Fire. Well, I can play Punishing Fire this week in Community League. In the Faithless Brewing Community League. Because we're playing all restricted Modern. So, but what I mean by that is all of the cards in the ban list are restricted instead. No, I can't play Dak. Yeah, I'll keep this. Yeah, Dak's not legal in Modern. Like, he's just hasn't been printed in a set that's legal in Modern. But okay, so I like to do as much play-by-play commentary as I can. So opponent leads on Celestial Colonnade into Flooded Strand here. Fires back over to us. We have nothing particularly exciting to do. We're going to play Misty Rainforest. We're probably getting a Ketria Triome. We pass the turn back. No play on turn 3. Just snow-covered islands. So let's go get our Triome. Can't imagine that this player is going to Blood Moon me. We do have enough mana to get to the Chandra. All right, and since I drew Force of Negation and I have a good... blue card for it. We're going to jam this Uro because I've got a million lands in my hand, and accelerating this Chandra sounds awesome. Sure. That's fine. Thought it was Legacy Law. No. It's just... it's Modern, but all the cards on the ban list are just restricted instead for this week. That's what the Faithless Brewing Community League thing is for this week. And then I assume next week, which is week 4... Do I care? No, that's fine. Week 4 is going to be... or week 3? One of the weeks is going to be what I referred to as American Highlander, because I got to pick a week because I won the previous league. And so I was like, oh, let's do American Highlander, which was a silly idea I had at one point, which is Modern 100 card Highlander, no sideboard, no companions. Yeah, let's just shock that, just in case. Zoolander. Zoolander would be a great name for a Highlander format that's like only lands and creatures allowed. Or like you must play 5 colors. Rainbow Stairwell Highlander or whatever. I really hope they play Big Teferi here. No? Shit. Alright. Well, I'm pretty sure we're just jamming this Chandra. We have Force of Negation for the next turn too. Colonnade doesn't race her very quickly. Mom's home. That's the clip I need for her. Feels good. This deck is friggin' awesome. I gotta get Josh to trade me or sell me the Chandra Awakened Inferno that he got when I got the foil pack. And my foil pack had some garbage card in it, and his non-foil prize pack had Chandra Awakened Inferno. You unbuckle your belt after Thanksgiving dinner. I love the scene. There's one scene on The Simpsons where Homer takes his belt off after he's like eaten a lot of food. Or does he take it off before? I don't remember. And it has like that whip crack sound effect where it's like whoosh. He just ungirths his belt and it's just whoosh. If they have the counter for this, I don't really care because I just Chandra again next turn. Okay. Second fairy? Nope. Second verse, same as the first. A little bit louder and a whole lot worse. Hither Gust? Holy shit. Okay. You did it. Wow. Was not expecting that one. Oh, yeah. I think they use the whip crack sound effect on that one, too. When everyone's debelting. Oh, with the... Jesus. Oh, my God. Fuck. No, not even the field, dude. You haven't even seen the worst of it. Jesus, nice draw. If they had the Force of Negation for my Jace, it's gonna be... I am so sick of this card against all the decks I love. I want the maximum amount of black mana here. Black and green, sure. Swear to God if you force this. Okay, good. Solutions? Answers? Nope. I can Cryptic. Got Jace v Jace. I could play Ice-Fang. Crypticking anything now is not worth it. Okay. Pile of Esper creatures with Force of Virtue. Is it? I guess he... So Esper Vial is a legacy archetype, and Esper Vial is... See, I don't want to play Force of Virtue in that deck. I just want to play, like, blue-white Taxes or, like, Esper Vial with, again, Lavinia, Thalia, Force of Negation. Yeah, I'm aware clock matters, dude. I'm playing as fast as I possibly can. I don't know what you want from me. I have no idea what that comment is supposed to mean at all. I've been playing like clock is the most important thing in the world since the beginning of this game. What? I don't... What? If we should scoop, I'm not winning game 3 in 3.5 minutes. I don't think I am. But if you want to prompt me to see if I should scoop, then just ask me that. Just say, do you think it would be a good idea that we just scoop this game, move on to game 3, and try to win that one? And I will give you the best answer I can for that. I would be happy to. Green, blue. Ice-Fang. The problem here is if I find an Assassin's... Motherfucker. Alright, well, it's fine. Maybe. Not so fine. Ah! Just Actually, it's kind of okay. No, I can't play the... Well, this does save my Cryptic Command from being Ashioked away, so I guess it's okay. This Chandra emblem is going the distance. Shit, they're gonna hit my... Yeah, and then I lose. Okay, that's fine. Cryptic gets shuffled. But now I can play the Ice-Fang. Not if they mill you. That also true. Yep. They didn't do it the turn before, but they didn't have a reason to, so yeah, maybe they don't do it again. Really, we're just hoping to find the second Chandra. They did have me shuffle there, though, which is helpful for me. We need 7 turns as of now for what? Dump threats and hope emblem gets there. No, I agree. We're just going to keep... Sure. Sure, I understand that. So I only have 3 blue available right now. So I can play Ice-Fang or Archmage's Charm. Archmage's Charm is more blanket useful, so we'll just play the Ice-Fang here. We're going to steal a Germ. Probably not, but it's possible. Okay, snap, snare. That's fair. Yep. It's cool. We're going to be drawing brand new cards here, which is great. Well, this is awkward. So I can play Wrenn and Six, ping the Snapcaster, and still have Cryptic Command. I can't also have Assassin's Trophy, but that's probably okay. So we'll put Charm Trophy. Whatever you do, just do the first thing that comes to mind. Yeah, but when you're stacking a Jace Storm, it's not like it's instantaneous. It's not like just like throw back the first 2 whatevers. A tiny amount of thought, which is what I consider I threw into that decision, was good enough. But I do want to play this deck like endless reps and see if I can get to fuck off levels, Strifo levels of competence with it, because I just love this pile. Nope. Good. I was like, they don't have infinite interaction, right? Because one of the cards in the... Sure. One of the cards in their hand was... Oh, I lost my trophy there. And Archmage's Charm, Misty, and Snow-Covered Island. That's fine. Force is a good pickup. Brainstorm. Sure. Wow. Yeah, that's fine. Bing. Resto. Counter target spell, return target permanent to its owner's hand. Boing. Sure. that can't take away both my forces. I think one of their cards in their hand is still Batterskull. The other one's Ashiok, which means they only have room for one more piece of interaction. So, probably in good shape here. If they want to drop their Batterskull to play for 2 mana, they have to not attack my Wrenn and Six. They can attack my Wrenn and Six down with Stoneforge if they want. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to spend it pinging down their click. Wanted to field Colonnade to shuffle top. Yeah, it's a really good idea. I mean, I'm sure you wanted to do it at a different time than the time I'm noticing it, but as long as the Ashiok's not in play, it's a good idea to mess with the top of their library because they've been jacing. I didn't count up my mana, so I probably can't do everything that I need to now, but we'll see. Kinda need to make sure that that doesn't hit me. We'll go upkeep stop. Didn't plus Wrenn, you're correct. I had no land at the time, so that's probably why I missed it. But this means they can resolve their Ashiok now. So we have 20 seconds. There's no fucking way I can do this. So, you know. Just that game 1 took way too long, and we ended up way too far behind on clock. Sure. I mean, they're tanking pretty hard here. They could screw themselves over. Oh shit, this is going to give me more triggers. I think we would have won Wrenn their face too. It doesn't matter what we do. We're not we cannot possibly beat this clock. It's just not possible. Like it doesn't matter what decisions I make, because if I'm not interacting with what they're doing, they're going to get to attack with the Batterskull. Which is, you know. Yeah, sure. There you go. Like, our clock is way too low. It doesn't matter what considerations we make. So, it's fine. Doesn't matter. We played a good game. I think we would have won it. The only way we could win this is if they screw this up and I just, like... I can go full F6 through every turn now. Because there's no way I'm going to hit maximum hand size. So... if I go full F6 through everything, it is possible that they screw up and they spend too much time on their turns. So there's a trigger I'm going to have to click my discard through here. Yeah, that's fine. Oh shit, nah. Yeah. Klothys is gonna kill me. Maybe. I don't have any creatures? Maybe not. I hit F6. Come on, game. Don't fuck me. So, we're not going to die from this hit now because we gained life with Klothys. So it's possible we get through this because they can't win with the trigger. But I think, yeah, it was already over. Shit. So close. We caught up so much clock there. Oh well. So I'm going to call that like an honorary 4-1. We got absolutely stomped by the silly Jund deck that had Blood Moon in it with a million basics in game 3. But that was one hell of a game, one hell of a match, one hell of a league. I absolutely love this deck. I will be back playing this a ton. Did I want to see your Lone Pox list? I can't process anything right now. So thank you so much for the offer, Istalosera. I would love to see that at a later date. And I want to thank everyone for coming on by. You can check this out on YouTube. You can check me out on Twitch. I'll be here tomorrow doing a bunch of streaming, bunch of decks. And then I'm not sure what my schedule is going to look like for the next little while. But we will definitely be around. I love being here. I love doing this. I'm glad I found a deck I'm happy about. So I wanted to get back to re-breaking Urza Lord High Artificer, because Urza not being in the deck dump is disgusting. And I'm glad he's closer to a reasonable Magic card, but he should not be in 0/5/0 decks. Also, I think Niv Mizzet was absent. If Niv Mizzet Reborn was absent, we got to work on that one too. So 5-color mid-range control, Urza Artifact mid-range control, and of course the controllinest, most ballin'-ass deck there is, 4-color iceBURG. So thanks for joining me here on the Mana Symbol channel. I had almost that entire league played on the wrong interface, so I just want everyone to know, normally you get to... Niv has been around. Was it in this last 5/0 deck dump though? I breezed through it today and I didn't see it. I want everyone who's new here to know that this is normally the interface we use for streaming, where your chat is visible on stream. So for most of this video, I was interacting with people that the people in the video future will not be able to see. My bad, folks. This is what happens when you work a new job where you're running around lifting heavy things and you come home and want to stream. Was in some of the challenges. The post-Astrolabe ban challenges? I'm not sure. It was before that, but since Astrolabe has been gone, I don't know if I've seen it in a 5/0. Maybe I have. I'll check back. Anyway, you guys take care of yourselves. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and we'll see you